How can you make a calculator in Android Studio? It's too much easy. If you are also searching that kind of video, you are in the right video. In this video, I'll teach you how can you make a calculator in the Android Studio. If you are a beginner in the Android Studio, and lots of people want to do this kind of project. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how can you make a calculator in the Android Studio. Hello everyone, it's me Plz Try. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this video first time, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. And thank you so much for all of my subscribers who are subscribing my YouTube channel, and thank you for sharing my video also. And if you are also new in my YouTube channel, you have to subscribe my YouTube channel right now. So without any delay, let's begin our tutorial. Friends, now I'm going to show you my computer screen. Just you have to follow all the steps. If you didn't follow all the steps, it can be the error. So that's why you have to follow all the steps same to same. Okay, so without any delay, let's go to our computer screen.
Welcome back to my computer screen. So today I'm going to teach you how can you make a calculator in Android Studio. Okay, it's too much easy. So first of all, I'm going to show you my calculator interface, which is I have already designed inside of our Photoshop. If you want this interface, then just check my descriptions. I'm giving you the download link of this calculator interface. So first of all, I'm just opening Android Studio. So I'm just typing Android Studio. So now you can see here my Android Studio is open. So after this, I'm just creating a new project. So I'm just clicking in the start a new Android Studio project. So I'm clicking here. So after this, I'm just choosing the empty activity and just clicking in the next. Okay, and it's so now I'm giving calculator demo. Okay, and I'm just giving my package name. It's okay for me, and I'm choosing the shape location. It's okay for me, and I'm using the language in the Java. So and minimum API level. So I think I should do use it. So I'm using just KitKat. Okay, sorry, 5.0, and I'm just clicking in the finish. And after this, my Android Studio is creating a new project for me. So it will take some time. Now you can see here it's syncing. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, just wait for a moment. After creating my file, and it will load all the main activity file and main activity.xml and lots of stuff which is necessary to develop a calculator in Android Studio. So just wait for a moment, it will take some time. So now you can see here it's all completed. Okay, so run build, load build, configure build, and everything is completed. Now you can see here there is two files available. One is the first of all is activity and main XML, and another is main activity Java. So first of all, just we will go in the res folder and just go to in the drivable folder, and I'm just creating a new drivable resource file. So I'm just clicking here and I'm just giving the name radius. Okay, radius 2 radius. Okay, I'm just giving the radius and I'm just clicking in the OK. Now you can see here there is a radius file also available. So I'm just minimizing it, and I'm just minimizing it. Okay, so first of all, I'm just changing the selector into shape. Okay, so I'm just doing this one. So I'm just doing this one for the shape. So I'm just giving Android shape and the rectangle. Okay, and from here I'm just going to down solid. Okay, and Android color, I'm just giving the color. Okay, just wait for a moment. So first of all, I should go in the Photoshop and I should go. So now I'm just choosing this color and I'm just clicking here and I'm copying the hash code from here, and I'm just going to in the Android Studio, and I'm just using this one is back color, sorry, calc. I'm just giving the name is calc, and I'm using the hash code. Okay, from here I'm just using the hash code. Okay, so oh yeah, it's okay for me. So after this I'm just going in the radius.xml, and I'm just giving the 8 color, and the color is the button color. Okay, and after this I'm just closing it. Okay, just wait for a moment. Okay, yeah, like this. I think there is some issues inside my XML file. So now you can see here button color, and I'm just closing it. I think this is the unwanted code. So after this I'm just using the corners, and again I'm just giving the Android radius, and the radius is I'm just giving 20 dp, and I'm just closing it. So now you can see here I have already completed for the radius.xml. It's for the only okay, just wait for a moment. I'm just giving the 25 dp. Okay, oh, it's too much, so I think I should give 25 dp only. It's for the button only. Okay, so now you can see here my radius.xml is completely prepared. So I have already set the solid color and the radius also. So after this I'm just going to in activity main.xml. so from here I'm just designing some buttons. So first of all I'm going to in the text, and I'm just giving the background. So for the background I'm just giving the background 8 color, and I'm just giving the 8 color calc. Okay, so now you can see here there is a nice color scheme inside. So after this I'm just going to in the text, and I'm just dragging a text view. Okay, so I'm just making the size. Okay, so first of all I'm just preparing some layout, okay, using the XML. So after this I'm just going to here in the text, inside the text. So I'm just deleting this one because, oh sorry, just wait for a moment, it's not necessary. Sorry, this one I should delete. And after this I need to give some styles, so I think inside the text I should to delete this one. I'm just using the hint, sorry, I'm just using the hint 0. Okay, and I'm just using the gravity sorry, left. Okay, and I'm just using the background color, and I'm just using the hash code FFFF. Okay, and after this it's okay for me. Yeah, now after this I'm just creating another some buttons. So first of all I'll go to InDesign. Okay, and I'll click in the buttons and just drag a button. Okay, so first of all I think I should to drag like this, and from here I'm just going to in the text. It's like this, right? So I think I should to drag this one to the side. I should drag this one also to the side. So after this I'm just going to in the text, and from the text I'm just giving the name is 1, and the ID also 1. Okay, and after this I'm just using a background, and the background should be add drawable and radius. Okay, so it's perfectly done, right? And I'm just giving the text color text color should be what, which color I have used inside here, black color, right? So in this time I don't want to give this one, so I'm just giving the text style, it should be bold, okay, and text size should be 20 dp, so it's perfect, right? Okay, so after this I'm just again going into design. So after this, just click in the plus button. Now you can see in the attribute panel there is a layout, and just click in the plus button, okay, and just copy it and just paste it, okay, and just drag it like this. Okay, so again copy it and paste it. I'm just copying it and pasting it, and I'm just dragging it this side. Okay, it should be equal, right? And oh, just wait a moment, I think I should do undo, and after this I should do do this. Oh, just wait a moment, it's not clicking, what happened? Yeah, I should do create a connection to the left and the right also. Okay, now it's okay, and after this again I am pasting it. Now I am just dragging it to here, and so you can also do in this same way. So now I'm going to fast forward my video. So now you can see here it is completely done, okay. So I'm just checking this inside the Android emulator. So it's perfectly done like this, right? Oh, just wait for a moment, I need to change all the value. So from the text I can change it, or directly I can click here, and from here it should be 1, and okay, it's okay. So I'm just changing this one from the here, id 1, it should be 1, it should be 2, okay, and the value should be also 2, and it should be 3, 3, and it should be also 3, and it should be 4, sorry, 4, and the value should be also 4, and it should be 5 sorry, and it should be also 5, and it should be also 6, 6, and the value also 6, and it should be 7, 7, so this is also should be 7, and it should be 8, 8, and value should be also 8, and it should be 9, 9, and the value should be also 9, and it should be 0, 0, and the value should be also 0, it should be plus, okay, so, and the value should be also plus, and oh sorry, just wait, not the plus, it should be point point, and the value should be also point, okay. So let's increase the text size here, just to make it 30, and the gravity should be center, Okay, it's okay for me. Now after this, just go to here and just make it plus, and the value should be also plus, and just go to here and just make it minus. Oh, it should not be capital, it should be, but you can make it small, or you can make it capital also. So I'm just making it minus. Okay, and the text size should be, I think, 30 dB. Okay, and I'm just going to here and I'm just making it the multiplication. So I'm just giving the X here, and I'm just going to here, I'm just making it deep, and it should be also, I'm just making the backslash, and it should be C or delete button, and I'm just making it capital C. Okay, and it should be result. So for the result, I'm just typing res, and it should be equal. So now our layout is completely ready. So after this, I'm just clicking in the run app. So let's check our emulator, what will happen. So I think our build also running our tasks. It will take some time, it depends on your machine, and I'll recommend for the Android developer, it should be at least i7 Intel processor, and it will be more faster than the i3 or i5. Okay, so just wait for a moment, it's building and running. My Android emulator is here, it will take some time. Now you can see here my build is already completed, so I'm just checking my Android Studio. Now you can see here is some issues available. I think there is some issues because I didn't I'll just wait for a moment. So I think I should to select all, and I'm just going here and I'm just making it horizontally, and okay, and I'm just making it vertically also. So now I think it will work. Oh my god, it's again getting too much problem. So I need to only do the vertical. So I'm just loading my app, and now I want to check my layout is perfectly working or not. So now it's still doing some work. So now you can see here it's loading my Gradle. So what happening to my emulator? I think there is some unwanted process. Now you can see it's little bit good, right? But still there is some issues to my buttons, but it's okay. Just I want to do some programming to these buttons right now. So just wait for a moment. I'm just going to in the main activity.java, and from here, first of all, I need to bring that all the buttons. So I'm just type the buttons. Okay, and just I'm just typing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 and point. Okay, and I'm typing a boolean value which is sub 8 sub and mul and div. Okay, and I'm creating a double value also. So I'm just giving the a and b, And now I'm linking these all the files inside the uncreate, sorry, in this section. So I'm just giving so button, and it should be, I'm just giving the name one, it's called to button, and it should be, I should to use the find view by id method, and inside r main resource r.id.one, and I should to close it. Okay, and after this I am just using Ctrl+C, and again I'm just entering, and I'm just copying, it's not copying, I'm just reusing that code. Okay, so after this I'm creating another two button, and for this one also two. Okay, and for this one also sorry, three, and for this also I'm using the three. Okay, and again I'm using same code, four, and here also it should be four, and here should be also same code, and it should be also 5, it should be also 5, and again it should be also 6, and it should be also 6. Okay, and again it should be also 7, and again the ID should be also 7, and again it should be, just wait for a moment. Okay, it should be also 8, and it should be also 8. Okay, I think it's not giving me, so I'm just again typing, and 9 is called to button, sorry, button, and it should be find view by, just wait for a moment, it's not working, button, and it should be find view by id r.id.9. okay, so I'm just closing it. Again button, and it should be 0 is equal to button, and find view by id find view by id r.id.0, and it should be closed. And again button, and it should be point is equal to button, and find view by id r.id.point, point, I think it's not working, or what, point, I should to check my activity.xml, and for the point I'm just clicking here, and for the point the id, oh it's the capital, that's why I'm just making it small. So I'm just going here and point, now it's working. And again I'm creating on the button, so for the plus it's called to button, and find view by id r.id.plus, and I'm just closing it. Again this should be button, and minus is called to button, and find view by id, and r.id. Minus, yeah, then I'm just closing it. Again button, and it should be also div, mule. Okay, and button, and find view by id, and r.id. Mole, or what, Just wait for a moment. What I give that one. I think I should to check the main activity file and plus minus. Oh, again I gave the this one and okay, for the div it's okay. So again I'm going here and I'm just giving the mul. I'm closing it and button and div is called to button. Okay, button, and it should be find view by id and r.id.div. Okay, and I'm just closing it again. Button race is called to button and find view by id and r.id.race. Okay, again I'm just creating another button c deal is called to button and find view by id r.id.dill. Okay, and I'm just closing it. Now you can see here there are lots buttons available, right? And okay, just wait a minute. I should do what is missing. I think race, and on the race until okay, these button are missing, right? Okay, so after this I need to start to program all the codes. So first of all I'm just one dot okay set on click listener and new view dot on click listener. Okay, and inside here what to do, I should do, oh just wait a minute, I should do bring the text view also. Yeah, so I think I should do text view. Okay, so inside the text view, what is text view? So for the text view I should give the id tv. Okay, it's okay for me. Text view, it's okay. And I should to copy it and text view. Okay, and inside the text view also. Okay. So I think I should to use that one. Text view tv is called to text view, and it should be find view id and r.id.text view. Text view. Okay, what happening here? I think the id is also text view. I think I give the capital T here, that's why it's giving me error. So now I'm just clicking the tv dot set text and tv dot get text. Okay, plus I should to give what 1 and I should to close it, but it's not working because I give the text view, it should be like this right, and it's also giving here. So text view dot set text and text view dot get text and plus 1. I think I should to give it inside 1. Okay. And after this and text view, okay, it's okay for me. And after this, again I should to go here and I should to use the same code to dot get set on click listener and new view on click listener, and just type text view dot set text, text view dot get text plus what to. Okay, and again I should to reuse this code, that's why I'm just copying it and I'm just using that one. And for this one, not 2, it should be 3, and it should be also 3. Oh, say 3, it came down, that's why I should to use this one. Again I should to reuse this code, and it should be not 2, it should be 4, and it should be also 4. Sorry, 4. Again I should to reuse this code, and again I am just using not 2, it should be 5. Again it should be also 5, and again the code should be also not 2, it should be also 6, and the code should be also 6. Again I should use the not 2, 7, and the code should be again 7. Again for the 8, and for the 8 it should be also 8, and again for the 9 just change the 9 and it should be also 9, and for the 0 again you should use the 0. Okay, and for the point, sorry, for the point also it should be used point, and it should be also point. Okay, so now let's go to our inside the plus button, plus so plus dot and new view on click listener, and inside here, so now we should use the double value, double value a, and just use the double and parse double dot parse double, and just erase dot, and now there is, it should be text view dot get text plus space. Okay, and it should be it should be true. Again and the result, not result, text view dot set text null. Okay, so now again I should to reuse this code, so I am copying it. Again I am coming down and I'm just reusing this one. So in this time I'm just using a. Okay, and I'm just using the sub here, and it should be null. Okay, again I'm not the plus, it should be minus here. Again I'm just coming down and I'm reusing that code, and it should be small. Okay, and it should be also small, and I'm reusing again that code. It should be div, again it should be also div, and now I should do code for the C button here. Okay, so let's go to here and just sorry, go to in the main activity.java, and here there is some mistake here, so there is no mule available. What's happened here? It's up well, so I'm just using this one multi db. Yeah, I think it's repeating somewhere, so just giving the div, and for this one also not the div, it will be multi. Okay, and it should be true. Okay, so now it's working. So I think I did some mistake inside in the typecast, so that's why. So after this, just let's work for the result. So restart, set on click listener, and new view on click listener. Okay, so if it is equal to true, it should print. So I'm just using a b is equal to double dot parse double. So text view dot set text, sorry, get text, text view dot get text. Okay, plus space. So I'm just making it, and so now I should use the if condition. So if it is equal to true, then it should to use this condition. What it should be text view dot sorry, set text a plus a, sorry, b plus space. Okay, so now I should to use this code again. Just copy it and just go down and paste it, and go down and paste it again, go down. So plus minus multiplication, so for division I'll paste it. So in this time just use if sub is equal to true, if multi is equal to true. Okay, if db is equal to true, and it should work. So in this time just make it minus a minus b, and it should be multiplication, so a into b, and it should be a divided b, and here should be else, here should be else, here should be also else. Okay, so now if I run this application, what will happen? So it's building. So now you can see here it's running some tags and it's building my application inside here. So now just wait for a moment. What will happen? I think it will take some time. So it's telling me that it's running, but I think there is some issue inside my emulator. So today it's not working properly. If I click here, still it's getting problem, right? So I think I should to close this one right now. So I'm just closing it one. So now let's work for the C button. So I'm just going here and dill dot set on click listener and just type new view on click listener. And so now for the delete button, just use text view dot set text and it should be null. Okay, so now again let's run our emulator, and it's launching my Android emulator. It will take some time, and hoping that it will work perfectly. Again, I'm just making it in parent. Okay, oh my god, it's not working properly. So I think there is some issues. Oh my god, still it's getting some errors. I think I'm using the screen recorder, that's why it's not working maybe. So hoping that you also understand how can you make a calculator, so you can also make it. And this time I'm using lots of program here, so I also make this kind of application inside Android emulator, so you can also try this one. Okay, so now you can see here it's already fixed. So now you can see here there is a small text available, right? So I'm going to the text. I think inside the text view there is some issues available here, so that's why I'm fixing it. So I'm just going to the text view. Okay, so now you can see here there is no settings available for the text size, so I'm just using the text size and it should be 20 dp. Okay, and the text color should be black, so I'm just using the 0000. Oh, so I did here some mistakes, so I should do 8 should be false after the doing that other things. So I think here also shop should be false, and the multi should be also false. Multi should be also false here, and the dv also should be false. So let's run this file again. So I'm just running this one inside my emulator, so it's building my all the taxes and it will take some time. So now you can see here my emulator is opening my application. So now you can see the 1 plus 1 is equal to, oh my god, still there is problem. So now I fix all the problems. Before I put here is not view, it was v here, that's why it was getting error. So now I fix all the buttons, and I fix all the keyboard also here. And there was another mistakes before. I was not putting this one, b is equal to double dot parse trouble, and inside the bracket you should to use text view dot get text and plus. Okay, and okay, so if you want also this code, I'm giving you the download link in the description. You can check this code from that link also. So now if I run my code from here, now you can see it's running here, right? So it will take some time. I think here is my emulator, and now it's okay, right? So now you can see 1 plus 1 is equal to 2.0, right? So now it's working. So if I press in the C, now it will be delete all data from the text view, and if I 7 into 2 is equal to 14, right? So it's working perfectly right now. So if you want also make this kind of Android application, so you can check the source code in the descriptions. I'm giving you the source code in the descriptions.
Hoping that you understand something from this video. If you have still any kind of confusion about this video, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try to give answer of these questions. So hoping that you understand something from this video. So if you have still any kind of confusion, let me know in the comment sections. Okay, so I'll meet you on another video. Goodbye, see you again.